High in a tall tree, a tiny bird named Piko peered over the edge of his nest. The sky was wide and blue, but his heart trembled. He wanted to fly, yet fear held him back. Every morning, his siblings leapt out, flapping their wings. "Come on, Piko," they chirped, beckoning him to join. Piko shook his head, his claws gripping the nest tightly. His heart raced with a mix of longing and anxiety, but his wings stayed folded. He watched his siblings soar, a wave of envy washing over him. Then a soft breeze brushed his feathers, a gentle caress that seemed to whisper secrets. It felt like a whisper of encouragement. "Trust yourself, Piko. You can do this." Piko closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and spread his wings wide. He hesitated for a moment, then jumped, pushing off from the edge of the nest. The wind lifted him, cradling him in its embrace as he tumbled momentarily. His wings caught the air, and suddenly he was soaring, rising above the trees. Below him stretched the forest, a vast expanse of green and endless wonder. He saw the river snaking through the trees, glistening in the sunlight. Joy bubbled inside him, a feeling of pure exhilaration and freedom. He opened his beak and sang, a melody of triumph and gratitude filling the air. Piko had discovered his courage. The fear had vanished, replaced by confidence. The sky was now his home, a boundless realm for him to explore and cherish. He swooped and dived, reveling in the newfound skill and the beauty around him. He realized that the only thing holding him back was his own fear. Now, with wings spread wide, he embraced the endless possibilities that lay ahead. He flew higher and higher, a tiny speck against the vast blue canvas of the sky. Piko knew that he would never forget this day, the day he learned to fly. He continued his flight, exploring new horizons and embracing the freedom of the sky. He encountered other birds, sharing stories and laughter as they soared together. Piko realized that courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. He learned that trusting himself was the key to unlocking his full potential. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Piko returned to his nest. His siblings greeted him with cheers and admiration, celebrating his bravery. Piko snuggled into his nest, feeling a sense of accomplishment and contentment. He knew that he would face challenges in the future, but he was no longer afraid. He had discovered his courage, and with it, the ability to overcome any obstacle. As he drifted off to sleep, Piko dreamed of soaring through the sky, free and fearless. He knew that he was capable of anything he set his mind to, as long as he trusted himself. The next morning, Piko awoke with a renewed sense of purpose and excitement. He eagerly joined his siblings in the sky, ready to explore new adventures together. He taught them new flying techniques and shared his newfound wisdom about courage. Piko became a role model for the younger birds, inspiring them to overcome their fears. He showed them that with a little bit of faith and determination, anything is possible. As the years passed, Piko continued to soar through the sky, spreading joy and inspiration. He became a legend among the birds, a symbol of courage and self-belief. And every time he saw a young bird hesitating to take flight, he would share his story. He would remind them that the sky is the limit, and that they have the power to achieve their dreams. Piko's legacy lived on, inspiring generations of birds to embrace their fears and soar to new heights. He taught them that the greatest adventure lies in trusting oneself and embracing the unknown. And so, the little bird who was once afraid to fly became a beacon of hope for all. He showed them that with courage, anything is possible, and that the sky is truly the limit. Piko continued to fly, his heart filled with joy and gratitude, forever grateful for the day he learned to trust himself. He knew that he would always remember the lesson he learned that day, the lesson that transformed his life. And as he soared through the sky, he carried that lesson with him, sharing it with all who would listen. Piko's story became a timeless tale, a reminder that courage resides within each of us. It taught that we all have the potential to overcome our fears and achieve our dreams. So, the next time you feel afraid, remember Piko, the little bird who learned to fly. Remember that you too have the power to spread your wings and soar to new heights. Trust yourself, embrace the unknown, and never give up on your dreams. For within you lies the courage to overcome any obstacle and achieve anything you set your mind to. And as you soar through life, remember to spread joy and inspiration to those around you. For together, we can create a world where everyone has the courage to fly.